Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Uncle P. Happy Valentine's Day to all the Sweet Addictions ladies. Big ups to the fellas. Hey, before I get started today, I just want to say a couple things. Number one, what I say is just my opinion. Just my opinion. That's it. I'm not a psychiatrist. I have been published, so I have done this before. I used to write for a newspaper. Just a little proof. This was from our first issue. So I used to write an advice column here and for a little local newspaper for about 3 years. So, I mean, that's what qualifies me. So if you write in, you heard how I answer questions, right? If you write in, you know what's going to come of it. If I agree with you, yeah. If it's kind of a serious question, yeah. If you stupid, you stupid. Worry. I mean, that's just how it is. Don't write back and talk to me about I'm fat and my teeth is fucked up. I know my teeth is fucked up. I don't give a fuck. I'm not fucking you, so don't worry about it. Don't get upset. I know I got a big forehead. I got a big old booty chin. So what? I'm still gonna be me, right? So don't get upset. Look, you know who I'm talking to, right? 3,000 word essay. If you got pregnant by a dude, right? You got pregnant by a dude. He left you carrying a baby, and then you get another dude to get pregnant. You stupid! You stupid! Don't get mad at me. I ain't the one that you let my body be used as a sperm carrier. I mean, come on now. All right, y'all. And since I'm on the kick where I'm just putting people on blast, I'm not gonna say no names, so I ain't gonna be that petty. But anyway, I don't know if I told you guys or not, but I'm going to publish my own magazine. And basically, what it is, it's used to showcase local talent, photographers, makeup artists, and models in the area. I'm not trying to get rich off of it. As a matter of fact, I'm going to put my own money in it, my own time in it, and I'm giving it away for free, just because it's something that I really want to do. But anyway, so I put out this casting call and got a lot of feedback from people coming in. And this one model, she contacts me, hey, Paris, I'm really excited about it. I really want to, I want to hear what your ideas are. I shoot her email, just a basic email telling her what, everything, what's going to be in it. Just giving her my ideas. She writes me back. She's really interested. I give her my telephone number. We call, we talk on the phone. That's what you do. You contact somebody, you shoot an email, it's like an information email, you talk on the phone, then you set up a meeting. So before she sets up a meeting, she says, thank you, but do you have any pictures? I want to see what you look like. It's nothing unordinary. Before you meet somebody, you might want to see what a picture is. Nothing unordinary. It's all good. I send her a picture of myself. She writes back, please don't be offended, but I'm not very comfortable posing in front of black men. Is it possible that I could be in your magazine and use another photographer? All right. First of all, you don't have to pose for me to be in my magazine. But trust me when I tell you, there ain't no way I'll be butt-bumping baboons on the back of basketball benches before I ever let you in something that I'm going to spend my time and money on, and you don't like to pose in front of black dudes. Come on. Are you stupid? Y'all, I'm just in a bad mood today. I spent my Valentine's Day fixing a car. My nanny, who is from Okinawa, never seen snow before. We got a lot of snow up here in the D.C., Maryland area. Like 30 inches. If you were in D.C., you got 25. Right outside Baltimore, we got 30 total inches. Anyway, she decides that in order to get the snow off the car, she's going to use a garden rake, one of the metal joints, right? She poked a hole in the tire, and then she parks the car right in the middle of my driveway in a puddle. Of course, it freezes. I go out to change the tire, and now I got to replace a front axle. I'm not in a really good mood today. But first of all, let me thank Kisses the Missus and Tanisha. Appreciate y'all letting me know what talking to is. Now I'm even more confused than ever because a couple of emails I'm getting like, yo, I'm talking to this guy, we're kicking it, but he has a girlfriend. Can you talk to somebody who has a girlfriend? I'm just asking because anyway, let's get to the questions, all right? Alright, now that I've had a chance to calm down, this first letter is from D. Jones. Dear Uncle P, what's wrong with my boyfriend? We are in our late 20s, but he can no longer come when we have sex. He does come, however, when he masturbates with his hand when watching porn. I get mine every time we have sex, but he no longer can come. Is he no longer attracted to me? Can he be gay? Look, first of all, I don't know if the dude is gay or not. Look, a lot of women are talking about, is my guy gay? Is my guy gay? A sure way to know if your man is gay is if you catch him with a man's cock in his mouth or bumping some dude. That's it. This is what it sounds like to me. Dude has talked off so much that he doesn't have any sensitivity when he's having vaginal sex. He needs to stop jerking off. That's the only way to do it. J5! J5! What's happening? Look. J5! J5! What's happening? Dude, just tell him, hey, turn off the porn, because, man, that's what it is. Seriously, that's what it is. He's gotten so used to his hand that inside of you just has no sensitivity for him. So if you want to help him, tell him leave the porn alone, or get you a new dude. I hope you're using a condom. J5! J5! What's happening? Alright, dear Uncle P, how are you doing? I need some type of help from someone and I can't talk to anyone else about this, so I figured I would ask you. I've been with my boyfriend for 4 years. It's been a long-distance relationship for 3 years, and every day it hurts to be away from him. Anyway, about 2 years ago, his twin brother passed and his girlfriend was pregnant, and she gave birth to a little baby boy. He's basically my boyfriend's life now because that's a part of his twin brother, and I wholeheartedly understand that. The issue now that he's playing the role of daddy, he can't come back here to be with me since he has to be there for his family. I feel like my life and his life is on hold for right now. I feel terrible for thinking this feeling. It's killing me. He has to be away from me for more years to come, and I don't know if I can handle this. I feel jealous and neglected when he tells me that he's hanging out with the child or the child's mom. It's like they're on their own little family now or something. I feel left out, and even though he tells me how much he loves me and appreciates me, I feel far away from him emotionally, and I feel terribly for feeling these messed up emotions. Am I selfish? No. Am I evil? No. Is there something wrong with my head for feeling or thinking like this? No. Alright, here's my thoughts about it. It's time for you to end this. For whatever reason, his responsibilities take him away from you. Do like I do everybody else. I'm be honest. If you meant that much to him, you'd have his last name. And that doesn't mean that he doesn't care about you. You are just not his priority. Right now, his priority is his nephew, as it should be. We don't take care of our family enough. I'm telling you, if my nieces and nephews need me for something, everything is on hold. I have a woman that supports that. My wife supports that because she knows if her family needs something, everything else is on hold. If this dude is not your husband, stop hanging on for the sake of hanging on. Call him up. I appreciate the time that we have. Be a big woman about it. Be done with it. It's over. It's just my opinion. Alright, this next letter. Hey, Uncle P. Hey, I love when y'all do that. Anyway, I love that they added you to the show. Thank you very much. I really consider this my 15 minutes of E-fame. And when y'all get tired of me, I'll fade off into the sunset. But it's all good. Right now, I'm getting nothing but love. I really appreciate it. Alright, I'm sick. Whoa. I know you like to keep it short and simple, so I'll try. I'm 16 and he's 19. We are both virgins. I don't know if that helps. No, it don't help. I plan to keep it that way until we get married, which is cool. It's hot. But anyway, my mom and dad always told me that if I get into dating, don't be stupid. Right. Mom and dad, hey, listen to your pops. I'm telling you. Don't be stupid about basically, and I feel that this guy I'm with is a decent guy. My problem is I doubt my parents would accept him since he's 19 and I'm 16. you're right. If your parents are intelligent, which I believe they are, they wouldn't. You stupid. My problem is, before you give me the I, I've already did it. I have A's and B's. Good, good. I'm planning on doing my thing in my life. But should I be dating a 19-year-old, in my opinion? Look, I'm going to tell you, there is a big difference between a 16-year-old and a 19-year-old. Now, I know there are some stupid idiots out there, I'm talking to you, not you, I'm talking to you, who going to tell me age ain't nothing but a number. No, it ain't. Generally speaking, there is a big difference between a 16-year-old and a 19-year-old. There's a big difference between a 19-year-old and a 21-year-old. There's a big difference between a 21-year-old and a 25-year-old. Not that much of a difference between a 26-year-old and a 30-year-old. I'll explain it to you sometime later. But anyway, yeah, you're right. If you have to keep your relationship secret from your parents, then guess what? You already know what they're going to say, and you probably already know you shouldn't be doing it. And if he was an upstanding dude, 19 years old, messing with a 16-year-old, he will be an upstanding dude and go talk to your pops. But if he's smart, he probably understands that your pops is going to choke him until he urinates on himself, like I would. I have a baby girl, and if my baby girl was 16 and a 19-year-old dude come knocking at my door, it's going to be ugly. I'm telling you. So, yes, you being stupid. Well, I can't get on you too much, you know. But, yeah, here's what, all right, I'll tell you what to do. Tell your boyfriend to come over to the house, sit your mom and dad down, and introduce them. That's what you do. If you do anything other than that, you stupid. If you dating somebody you can't take around your parents, you probably shouldn't be dating them. All right, Uncle P, how can a good girl get quality options? I'm 33, my age. Good. Well, you're in my age group anyway. No kids, steady job. I have my own car and house. No romantic life at all. I do get guys try to see if I'm down with being a plaything, but when they see that I'm not, I get mad respect. But then I turn invisible to these guys. I mean, good girls want to get their freaking romance on too. Should I just stay picky and possibly single and sexless forever, or should I jet less loose with one of these dogs in heat ever so often? Absolutely not. Look here. If a dude comes at you and he's trying to talk to you or whatever, and you tell him, look, I'm not down with that. If you're not here to prove your worth to me, don't waste your time. I'm not that type of woman. And dude goes, I shorty, you know what I'm saying, I appreciate it, you know what I'm saying, know what I mean, you know what I'm saying. And then he bounce, that's not the dude for you. Don't settle. The problem with a lot of ladies who have their things going for them, who's educated, who has their own life, is that they settle. And when you settle, you will fall on your face and end up being like these stupid kids that write me ever so often. If you were in your early 20s, I would tell you to have fun, wear a condom. Being that you're not, being that you're in your 30s, being that you're mature, them little games we don't play no more. We don't. You know, and it's funny, I'm a big old kid, but those games, we don't play no more, right? So, no, I will say be picky. But I will also say, sit down and make sure that you have real expectations of men. Do you expect a man to be educated? You expect a man to have a job? You expect a man to have his own things, his own life? Yes. But if you have this long list of expectations and they're unreal expectations, no. But I don't know what you expect. But I will say, look, okay, let me cut it this. I will always say, look at yourself first. Look at what you want. And then make sure that you're right, that the list that you want in a man is right, and then go from there. But don't settle. No, do not settle. You be writing me and I'll be calling you stupid. Alright, y'all, this last letter, I'm trying to keep it short. I mean, who wants to hear me ramble on for 30 minutes anyway? Alright, hey, Uncle P, I decided to write this letter. I've been talking to a man out of state for 3 years. So far, we've had a great emotional connection. He's 35, used to be in the Navy. Love military guys, y'all know I do. He has a great job and no kids. I'm turning 21 in a month. I really don't have any problems with our relationships, as you wanted to call it that. I told him some very personal things about me so far, about my genetic disorder and all the problems that came with it. He seems very understanding. I would like to know, do you have any tips that would help me build confidence? Because I know we're going to have to meet eventually one day. Alright, look, I won't have to read anything, but Miss Amber, check this out. I really don't know how to tell you to build confidence. You know, in the last video we talked about the big chick. A couple of you big chicks got upset about what I said. But y'all didn't listen. I was basically giving y'all props. Stop emailing me angry. Hey, next person send me an email angry, I'm a... What? Anyway, I'm sorry. Let me put my... Look, confidence is way more attractive than looks. Way more attractive. You know, basically, I'm not that handsome of a dude. But I've never had problems with women. I've always done my own thing. I've always presented myself. I've always said, blah! Here I am. Take me, you know, love me or leave me. Blah! That's it. You got to develop your own confidence. You need to look at yourself and figure out what's your self-worth. Those things, genetic disorder, I'm not making light of the situation, but is that something about you, or is that who you are? Chances are it's just a part of you and it's not who you are. Concentrate on who you are, right? Concentrate on that which makes you special. And then blow it up, man. You know, love yourself. Love yourself. It doesn't matter what anybody thinks. It doesn't matter what the dude thinks. It doesn't matter what I think or anybody else. You gotta love yourself. You gotta love you. I tell everybody, big up yourself. Right? You know, people always tell you, don't think too highly of yourself. Because from where you is high up here, you can be first to hit the bottom. So what? I'm up here right now, and I'm going to love myself. I'm going to big up myself. I'm going to toot my own horn. Because if I don't toot my own horn, who's going to toot it? Toot your own horn, baby. Do that thing. Yay! Anyway, hey, thank you guys for listening. Really appreciate it. Actually, what I'm going to do is, some of your emails, I've just read the short ones. Some of your emails, I'm going to go ahead and answer them. If you don't mind. Here's what I would like you to do. If you send another AskUncleP@gmail.com, if it's long, I'm going to go ahead and answer it in email. Some of the emails that you guys are sending are pretty serious, and I'm really honored that you would ask my opinion. So I'm going to go ahead and answer anyway. And if Candy, you and Skittles don't like it, well, come do it. Come get it. Holla. Oh, you know what? I almost forgot before I go. I forgot my Facebook shout out. Anyway, here we go. Amber, what's up? Amber, boy, if I was 10 years younger and single, Andrea, Brandon, Britt, Chanel, D Nitty, Deandra, Diona, Janae, Jazzy, Joshua, what's up, young brother? What's going on? Kimberly, Lance, my man, what's up, dog? Latoya, Laura, Miriama, Nadia, Nels is another one. Nels, if my wife ever let me have a jump off, I'm just Nicole, Precious, Rashonda, Rhonda, Sarah's another one. Girl, you know P don't, Uncle P don't discriminate. Shelby, Tree, Skittles, what's up, baby? Trisha, Vonda, Shalise, and Shatoya. Hey, I'll keep doing my Facebook rundown until my list gets long. A couple of y'all that got kicked out, remember I told you, holla at your man later.